Different, I wrote it down because my memory sometimes really let me down. First of all, I also want to thank Mrs. Spear for the great opportunity, because we experience a different kind of education and a different culture, and that is just a rich opportunity, and all of us, we have learned so much from it. And then I also want to thank two people especially. It was funny, the other day one of the students asked me, "Mr. Peerboom, don't you miss your parents? You know, you're like 4 months away." And I thought of it, I said, "No, I actually don't miss them." And then I thought about it and I said, I now know why. Because I have my South African parents over here. And that's Mrs. Foges and Mr. Adrian. Mrs. Foges only has to look at me and she knows how I feel. So don't even have to ask. Mr. Adrian, I always, every day, have a good laugh with him. And he gives me all this advice about South Africa, where to go and where I shouldn't go. So that's like really my parents. And then I just wanted to say short what I've learned here in South Africa, and especially for my grade 7s, but also from the other students. First of all, I learned cricket isn't a boring game. It is actually quite exciting. Second of all, I learned baboons aren't nice animals. Nice. They aren't, trust me. Then I learned now doesn't mean now. I was just, someone said now was like waiting and waiting. Just keep on waiting. Third of all, I learned that you can speak Dutch outside Europe. I can just walk around the street and speak Dutch and people really think I'm African, so it's a good thing. I also learned if someone is saying something, you just say, "Sure." I also learned if someone's talking very weird, you say, "Don't talk nonsense." And the last thing I learned is that boys and girls, angels aren't people with blonde hair and boys and girls, angels sometimes are men with grey and black hair and with a mustache. And they are named Mr. Adrian.